I have to start talking so my dogs don't bark. Hello, everybody. Today is my day off. I sit on my pink blankets and cuddle with my dogs. Hi, Julie. Just wanted to jump on here and say hi. For those of you just coming on, my name is Julie and I am a psychic medium. And I often tell people it doesn't mean that hi, Sarah. My day off to cuddle. I loved watching your live this morning. And I love that you have a sunshine flower to say hello. It's a sign from my mom. Yeah, Julie, great name. Twinsies. Hi, Michelle. Hi, I can't see what your name is. Happy Friday indeed. I have no shame in saying that on my days off, thanks, Sarah. You actually gave me a great reading one time on your live from my mom, and I want to thank you for that. Crystal. Hi, Crystal. So I might do a reading here in a moment. I just wanted to share something about self-care. So what I do on my self-care days is the day before my day off, I have all clean sheets and I have like all my soft pink robes and blankets, and I just allow myself to lay here like I'm receiving room service. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I believe that. My mom loved this kind of work and had me give her like angel readings before she passed away. So I know she's on the other side with all of this. But I wanted to see on here. So this is what I do for relaxing. I just am so sleepy today on my day off. I might do a reading here and there. I'm just going to just see what you guys do for your self-care. For my self-care, because I run my own business and because I'm an empath and I'm always giving readings even when I'm like at like Dutch Brothers and Trader Joe's, I like to have a day off to where I don't have anything scheduled because my mind needs to relax. So that's what I'm doing today. I don't have anything on the schedule. I might go see the Batman movie tonight. I might watch Harry Potter. My go-to on my days off is House Sitters with Goldie Hawn and Steve Martin. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Yeah, Michelle said I need to start taking care of myself more. Yeah. Today an hour candle. Oh, with a bubble bath and have an adult beverage. That's so good. Oh, really, Sarah? Harry Potter's your go-to? Yeah. Rizzy Cap said, I'm mostly just getting comfy clothes, favorite blankets, and always a bath. You know, you guys are I haven't done a bath in a long time. With candles all around. That sounds so beautiful. And I'm in Portland and it's been raining here like crazy. One of the things that I do, here's my ring light when I go live. I look out here and I just watch, can you guys see hi Rebecca, can you guys see the little mini forest out in my backyard? We go there with the dogs. All the lights when they're on remind me of like when Hagrid's on the street where Hagrid drops off Harry when he's a baby on Privet Drive. And so I just I just sit here and look at the birds as they come for the bird feeders, the hummingbirds. Hello, Jacqueline. Hey, Rebecca, Becky. I am so sleepy today. And I did buy my new hydrangeas. My tulips from Trader Joe's are dying, so I think I'm going to get some new ones today because I love to keep flowers around me. Hydrangeas are a sign from my good friend Deanna and Julianne's mom Lucy, who passed away. So I always have white hydrangeas and name for her, and then I have my tulips around me because my mom liked those. So I don't know if you guys have been to Trader Joe's to see the tulips that they have there, but they're amazing. Oh, Rebecca, you will have hydrangeas too? Oh, you have some in the front yard. Beautiful. Every once in a while I get blue ones, but there's something about the white ones that I love. Wanted to come in and tell you are beautiful, strong, worthy. And God bless you all. And you're not alone. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you for saying that, Mother Lion. I feel like right now we do need that reassurance from other people. And I don't know if you guys are following. I don't know if she's still here. I want to get her name right. Sarah Marie Medium. She's on the chat. Make sure you look. She and I were talking about how some things are going on TikTok that we don't like, and the best thing that we can do here is to spread love and just do the best with our messages and readings in order to make people feel safe and secure. Yes, beautiful flowers at Trader Joe's. And yes, and so reasonably priced. Crystal, ours don't have succulents right now, but when they do, I'm going to purchase some more. Yeah, we have spring and it's -10 and snowing. Are you kidding? Where are you from, that girl? Minnie33, where are you from? Hi, Sunshine. How are you? So for those of you, some people have been asking, I don't post every day because I run my own business. I feel like, and I'm so grateful. Things have been growing. I am looking to hire somebody in the next 2 months, but I do readings and I run my own business. And so on my days off, I don't post and do all of that, just because I'm not listening to the rules about what you should do. I need to relax on my days off and not do anything. So I'd rather do that than try to post a story. But I am going to post some more stories. But to answer some of your questions, you guys, I still am doing psychic medium readings. You can check out my bio or go to Peace-Serenity to see my website. And we're updating things on there too. Edmond, Alberta. Oh my gosh, -10 degrees. Usually -30 at this time. Yeah, we've been having lots of rain here, a little bit of snow, but last year was crazy. Hello, joining for the first time on one of your lives. Hi, Sunshine Garcia. I'm trying to see your whole name. This is my day off, and I am relaxing with I have my daughter's French Bulldog over there, and this is Delilah. She's my Jack Russell Chihuahua, and I am relaxing and putting my pink blankets. Yeah, that's a dog. Some people think it's a cat. Like, she almost has, like, I don't know if you can see it. It's almost like a heart-shaped white mark on the back. And then my daughter's dog, Nolan, who's over there, has these, like, angel wings, like, indented. Yeah, she doesn't like to be filmed. She'll start to growl, but that's Delilah. We got her when my son was in the 7th grade. He's now in college. Excuse me. Yeah, but he had a lot of anxiety, and I'm not against medication, but the medication that he would have had to take had worse side effects than the anxiety itself. So we got her, and then he got better immediately, and he went off to college, and Delilah stayed everywhere with me. She's my beautiful Patronus. I'm a Harry Potter fan, so I say she's my Patronus. So her name is Delilah. Like, that's from the Single White Tees. Have you guys heard that? Am I saying that right? Single White Tees. That song, Hey There, Delilah. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. So I wanted to see, maybe I will do a reading here in a moment. I just heard sirens outside. So that's usually like whenever I'm on a reading or I do that means like 911. And so if you guys did want a Jacqueline says, I have a Jack Russell Stashy. Those are so cute. I've seen those before as well. Yeah, we just got her from the pound, and my son literally just said, this is the one, Mom. I actually know this is how it works. He had anxiety. I went on a walk. I always go on a walk and just pray, like, to see like what I need to do for somebody. And I was so nervous about his anxiety because it was just getting stronger and stronger. And I mean, I understand why it happened now, but like at the time when you're so close to something, you see your kids go through something, it's very challenging. And so I went on a walk and I was praying and I heard like, I should get him a dog. We already had a boxer. Her name was Jamie, but she was big. And I just thought like if he had a dog he could cuddle with and take care of, maybe that would get his mind off the things that he was worried about. So I came home and he said, from my walk, and he said, you know what, Mom, I think if we got a dog for me, that would help. And I said, that's it. And I grabbed some water and my purse and my keys. And he's like, what are we doing? And I was like, we're going to go to the pound and we're going to go look for a dog. He's like, no, Mom, I was just wanting to talk about it. And I was like, no, that's what I heard when I was on a walk for you. So we're going to go. And we looked at her and we put our name in for it. And we came back the next day and got her. It was awesome. So this is the way it works for me when I do, I got a dog for my son for therapy. Yeah, Giant, I'm telling you, that works out so good. You have 4 French Bulldogs? Oh my God. Ours is, he's a French tin. Have you heard about those, you guys? It's half French Bulldog and half Boston Terrier. And my daughter, this is a crazy story. Oh, pugs are the cutest. Pugs are the cutest, but they're so sassy. Like, not even kidding. So sassy, but I love them. God, if I could just have like an area where I could have more dogs, I would do that. But my daughter was, she actually kept looking at French Bulldogs because we had a boxer at the time, and she's like, I want a French Bulldog because then it looks like how boxers are when they're puppies. And she had like screenshotted this French Bulldog that she wanted with like a white line down the face. And then one day I was on eBay. People always say, no, Craigslist. I'm like, nope, it was on eBay. And I found it. We lived in Campbell, California at the time, but it was in Soledad, California. And I said, we're just going to go get it. And it was a French tin, and it was just the color of Nolan. It was the same one. Oh, English Bulldogs. Those are so adorable. So adorable. Just got back from the vet with your sweet 13-year-old lab. Oh, the sweetest old man. Those so sweet. We love our animals, right, you guys? This is like the best therapy. Yeah, day off, just relaxing. So this is kind of like my Sunday. And I just washed the sheets and they're all clean and I can just sit here and chill. So that's great. I think I will want to do 1 or 2 readings. So let me see what kind of energy I have. No, Giant, you're right. Dogs have unconditional love. So beautiful. So if you guys can do me a favor, if there's somebody that you want to hear from, if you can in the comments, just say your name. Just put your name and then who you want to hear from. So for me, I'd be like Julie, and I want to hear from my mom. So anybody who's crossed over that you want a message from or anything, I'm going to do that right now, okay? And then once I pick somebody, I don't have a moderator on here. So once I pick somebody, if what you guys could do is just pause. And if you've been on my lives before, you know I used to be a teacher. So I would tell my students, sit crisscross applesauce when I pick someone. And if I pick someone, it's not that your loved ones aren't around. They are. Just sit and listen because there might be double messages, okay? So hold on 1 second. Let me see. I think I'm going with you. Hold on 1 second. Hi, Virginia. Hi, sweetie. Hold on 1 second. I just saw somebody. So Dandy, D-A-N, Dandy, and you're 212, and your name is Danielle, and you want to hear from your mom. So if everybody can pause for a moment so that I can, everybody just relax and sit crisscross applesauce. You guys are so good with this. And then Danielle, if you can comment, there you are. Danielle, do you have a sister, or did your mom have a sister? Did you look like sisters? As soon as I pull you through, I start to see the word sisters. So I'm trying to see what your mom is trying to show me. I also feel that your mom, to me, feels like she's very strong, like the matriarch. There's something about, and she also says that you guys were friends. That's unusual for a spirit to say, like, hey, I'm crossed over and we were also friends. So if you can comment below, Danielle, so that I know what she's talking about. This is like, I would call or text my mom every day, or she actually like lived with me. When your mom says you're her friend, I have to pay attention to that. I was just going to say, and not just a friend, but a best friend. And you literally said she was my best friend. So yes, I have a sister. Okay, so she's talking about that. And it's not that your sister was chop liver, but for some reason your mom and you were more close. Maybe your sister was more like her dad, and your mom and you were like the most alike. But there was something like, yes, I would talk to my mom every single day. Yep, that's what she's showing me. And she's saying that when she passed away, you thought you were prepared for it, but then there were times where you were just like, and I've heard of this happen, like when people lose a leg, it's like they still think it's there. So I don't know if you still went to go call her, still went to go text her. It was like Mother's Day's coming and you're still going to go buy her something. It was like still feeling her presence around. Does that make sense to you? And she's telling me that you still talk to her, that it brings you a lot of therapy, like in peace in your mind, to talk to her. And she's saying to keep doing that because she's saying, absolutely. Okay. So, so this is like how this works. It's like she's definitely around watching over you. And she's telling me to believe in yourself, that you miss her. Yeah, you talk to her every day. Yes. And she's showing me that you miss her. You miss talking to her and like in person. And so you're still doing this. One of the things that I want to let you know that might help a little bit, Danielle, is that when my mom passed away and I miss talking to her too, I started to keep a journal where I started to write to my mom either about like problems or things I was having, and then I would write the solution in there as well. So just so you know, she's showing me that. Do you have a daughter? Is there like, so what I'm seeing for you, Danielle, too, is I feel like you miss her. I feel like you miss her being there, encouraging you. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you miss that when you're having your doubtful days. Your mom would be like, anything's possible. We can get through this together. And I feel like you miss that. Thank you, Giant, for saying that. Does that make sense? I feel like you miss the encouragement. Like she was the one when you were in doubt, whether you have a business idea or you don't know what you should do. I feel like she was the one who she made you feel like anything was possible. Do you understand? Yes, I have needed a hug and encouragement with her. I'm having a problem. Okay, see, that's why she's bringing that up. So get yourself a journal and just call it Letters to My Mother, and just start writing in it. Just be like, Dear Mom, I'm having this problem. She was the biggest cheerleader. Yep, that's what I'm feeling. And I feel like you are a cheerleader to other people. But when you have a problem, you don't have anybody to help you. And your mom was always like, you could have come home and said, I told Mom, I'm going to start a hot dog stand. She'd be like, okay. She didn't care what you wanted to do as long as it was your passion. And she would believe in you. Do you know what I mean? You have 2 daughters. Okay. Is one like her or is one named after her? The reason why I asked you if you had a daughter is like my eldest, her middle name is Elaine after my mom. So there's something similar about like one of your girls either like having close to her birthday or being something like your mom. Exactly. She supported me in everything, right? And so you may have an idea of something that you want to do. One is her goddaughter. Yep. And she is with me now. Yep. That's why I'm seeing that. Yeah. Is she an artist as well? Is she an artist as well? One of your mom is cracking me up. One of your daughters, you cannot debate with her. Do you know what I mean? Gosh, I feel like I know I don't think she's going to be a lawyer, but I wish she would, because she's like, do you have a daughter with an A like Alyssa or Angie? I feel like I'm hearing an A name with you as well. But there's, yeah, oh my gosh. So there's one daughter you cannot debate with. Do you know what I mean? And teachers maybe are going to have a hard time with her, but she won't be the kind of person, or one is named Amanda. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm hearing an A. I love that. And then, so the thing is like you have and there's a hummingbird. Hold on really quick. I love this. See the hummingbird? I love that. So that's always a sign. I always bring in the hummingbirds if there's going to be a sign. So one of the things I know, let me pull back here a second. Your mom, when I say your mom loves you, she loves you so much. And I know she passed away, but it was so hard for her to leave because she wanted to make sure that you were going to be okay. Yes, your younger daughter you cannot debate with. Now that child may have a challenging time in school. I would just say, just let her follow your guidance on it, but just let her take a test and pass and get to college, because elementary school, all of that, it's like too immature for her. She's such an old soul. Do you know what I'm saying? She's either going to like people older or younger, but people her own age are going to drive her crazy. That's just what I hear. And so she's just going to surpass what anybody thinks. It's not that she's defiant, she doesn't want to follow rules. She'll follow rules if they mean something, like don't touch that candle, it's burning and it's hot. She'll follow that. But if it's like something silly, like we're not reading right now, we're doing math, and she's like, why? Because I feel like writing a book. Yeah, and your daughter's a huge old soul. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to leave her. She's held on for so long. Yes, your mom held on for you. Oh, those are beautiful. Thank you for that. Your mom held on for you, and she said it was the hardest thing you've ever had to deal with is to let her go. You hit the nail on my head with my younger daughter. Yeah. And I'm just letting you know she's not defiant. People might be like, what's wrong with her? You need to discipline her more. I do feel like she reminds me of a indigo child. Like, look up that word. They do need a certain amount of, they get hangry and they also need a certain amount of nutrients. And 20 minutes like outside, or they start to get kind of depressed because they are hardcore on the outside, but they're such a marshmallow. So it's challenging as a mom to go, I don't know how to help you, but you up your self-care, you up her self-care, it's going to be better. She'll just need more self-care than your average person. Just a forewarning on that. Or they feel like depressed. Do you know what I mean? And yet they don't want to go outside, so they stay in, and then that makes them more depressed, so they have to go outside. So somewhere out in nature where like not a lot of people are for at least 20 minutes. Is my mom happy, and does she know I did everything I could for her? She absolutely does. And so she's saying she does not want you to feel guilty anymore. Do you know what I mean? 100% everything with my daughter, yes. So there's no, like people say, what's wrong with her? Is she chemically imbalanced? I'm not against medication, but I also know that empaths need a certain amount of, like, I can't eat Taco Bell, McDonald's, and run to Starbucks. I can't. I will start snapping at people and become very angry. I have to have like a certain amount of like self-care. But anyway, back to you guys. Just look up self-care for indigo children. Even though I don't believe your daughter is an indigo child, I feel like the information about it might be helpful. Okay. So going back to you, your mom does not want you to feel guilty for, like if you shoulda, coulda, woulda, like, oh, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have caught this first. Your mom is also saying that at her time of passing was very busy for you. And she shows me Christmas. So I don't know if your mom actually passed away in Christmas or if someone's birthday is at Christmas, but I just keep seeing Christmas. She just literally showed me like Christmas trees and the presence of, for some reason, and I don't know why I'm seeing this, but I need to mention it. Have you ever seen the movie Anastasia with the grandmother and the granddaughter? I just keep seeing that. Did your mom have an accent? Did her grandmother have an accent with someone from Russia or Paris? Like, I'm feeling like I all of a sudden want to talk like this, like I have an accent or something. This is so funny. So just letting you know, she's just showing me that. Thank you for that comment. She's saying that you don't know what to do right now. One of the things I know she's telling me is, she's saying that it's wonderful that you're a helper. She loves that you're a helper, but she wants you to be more balanced and to give to yourself more. So it might feel kind of awkward, and the people around you may feel like, well, you've never been like this before. Why are you doing this now? But it's good to pull back your energy so that you can have more energy, so that you can feel more balanced. because she's telling me that you're a go-getter and you don't like feeling stuck. So if you're debating a business idea or invention, you seem very smart to me, then it's really important. Yeah, okay, that's why. If you're debating what you should be doing right now, and can I be honest with you, follow your gut. Don't ever let a psychic medium or anybody else tell you what to do, but follow your gut. Your mom is screaming it. Follow your gut. Your gut is never wrong. I just keep feeling like that. And it might be that you know what to do, but you're just praying for the courage to do it. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Yeah. I just feel like you know what to do. Just pray for the courage to do it. Does that make sense? And until you have enough energy to be able to do that, yes, I'm afraid to do it, and I know what I need to do. I understand, sweetie. And I've been through, I call it like screening your life. I've been through what you've been through, and I was so scared to make that decision. I had to wait until my kids got older, but that was just me. Do what you need to do. For some reason, I feel like your kids are they feel like elementary school or high school. Like I don't feel them out of the house yet. But anyway, just so you know, I take care of yourself. So move where you can, and then God will move where you can't. And when I say God, I believe in like God to me is like the universe, the other side, love, like Gaia, whatever you consider God is. To me, God is 100% love. So do what you can and let God, the universe, your higher power, do what you can't. Do you understand what I'm saying? So seek counseling, get in a good, I feel like you need to walk, like a walking moms group, like do something for you and less for other people. Start doing that now so that you feel more balanced, because I feel like you have a lot of energy going out to other people and not enough to yourself. So this can leave us foggy and feeling like we're not connected and we feel weak. I've been trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go, and I keep asking my mom to tell me. Yes, that's why she's bringing this up. Does my mom know how much I love her? Yes, she does. And this is something that I have to tell you. When I see a mom tell me that her and her daughter were best friends, once they cross over, everybody crosses over. They cross over and they look at their life and they do a life review, and they're either happy of how they live their life or they're not. Your mom seems to be like, she knows she wasn't perfect, but she was darn near close. Do you know what I mean? And then when she says that your children say that you were their best friend, it's like there's a bonus round that you complete. So she is so happy and content with knowing how much she was loved. You helped her so much. She passed away with her knowing that she was loved by you, and you knowing that you loved her and that she loved you. Not a lot of people have that gift. Do you know what I mean? She was the perfect mom for me. I understand. And she's still there. She's like, I'm just in a different form. Do you know what I mean? She's right there. And I don't know why I keep hearing this, because this is my song to my mom, but I keep hearing, I'm the wind beneath your wings, like from Beaches. I just keep hearing that. You are the wind beneath my wings. I just keep hearing that. Yes, I had to bring her to hospice, and it was so hard. I understand. And you didn't want her to go. This is the other bonus round. You didn't want her to go, but you told her it was okay to go. And when you do that, when you give her permission, I feel like you're even kissing her on her forehead. When you give, holding her hand, kissing her forehead, I can just see it. And you looked after her care. At that time, you looked after your mom's care better than you did your care. Do you know what I mean? She never had dry lips, dry skin, always lotion and stuff. Oh my God, that was the song she always thought if her own mom was on a high school song. How would I know that? Do you understand? So for her to say, wind beneath my wings, there's something there. I told her that exactly so many times, and I kissed her and held her. Yep, that's what I'm saying. So when someone is crossing over and you tell them it's okay to go, but in your mind you're like, God, please, for a miracle, have her get up, have her walk off the bed like I want her to see her. But when you say that to them, you help them pass with ease. It's like you're giving them the best gift of peace. Yeah. I did that lotion and lips every day. That's what I'm saying. That's what I see. And I asked the nurses to do it every day. Yep. So please know this is your mom's way. My mom's name was Elaine and Lillian. I see that name everywhere, and your mom reminds me of my mom a lot. So she must have been the matriarch of the family, and she's understanding that her light and support is missed, but she's letting you know through this reading, like, her body has dissipated, but her soul is very much still alive. And when people cross over, they all make it to the other side. No one's ever stuck. Don't let ever a medium tell you, like, they don't want to talk to you or we're stuck. That's a BS call from a medium who can't connect with somebody. They should just say, I'm sure they're around you. I just can't hear them right now. That's like better. But anyway, so everybody's on the other side, and they're ready to help. They do find more healing over there if they live the life they weren't supposed to live here, or if there was like harm, like abuse or neglect or something. But they all find healing on the other side, because on the other side is love, and everything is transmuted back to love. Okay, she was the matriarch about her family, and I love her all the time. I feel her around you. Should I move to her old town? I don't feel any moves happening for you, sweetie, right now. I feel like, can I be honest with you? I feel like you've been running ragged, and I feel even with taking care of her and then like not taking time off to mourn. It feels like I don't know if your kids are younger and if your husband doesn't help out that much, but I feel like it's all on you. I feel like everything that gets done around the house, all the decisions, talking to the teachers, dentist appointments, that's all on you. I really don't see a partner active around you. So I feel like you feel like a single parent mom. Do you know what I mean? And so please know that she's making me feel like husband does nothing. Everything's on you. Yep. And so right now, if he was a loving partner, he would be stepping up. Do you know what I mean? So right now, and I'm not opposed to counseling. I think greetings are great, so you know your family's on the other side. But I had to see counseling for years to get enough strength to get out of my situation. So do what you need to do, and then God and the angels will do the rest. Move where you can, and they will move where you can't. I don't see any moves right now. For some reason, she's circling April. So I don't know if that's someone's birthday or what, or a date of someone's passing, but she's circling April for a reason. But right now, sweetie, can I be honest with you? You've got to up your self-care to get through this. I feel like you're about to run a marathon and you're just going into it dehydrated, and you're like, what should I do next? I'm like, you should start training and drinking more water. Like, I feel like you've got to relax. Her birthday's in April. Okay. That's why I'm seeing that. So just know she loves you very much. She's around you. She's trying to help you. She can't make you make this decision. But for you and anybody else, if you're missing someone, get yourself a journal and actually write to them. It does help. I out of all of the mediumship readings I've been doing for 2 decades, and studying, I never saw that written anywhere. But when my mom passed, I had to get a journal and write to her. So that would be what I would suggest to you. And she's pulling back right now, and I have a feeling like someone's dad's coming through. So I'm going to let you go, sweetie, for your reading. But just know that this is confirmation that she loves you too, that she knows you did everything that you can. Good. That's why she's showing that you're a writer and you've written about your mom a lot. And who knows, maybe down the line there will be a book or something like that. But I really think that it's important to know that this is the way she's showing her love for you. You're welcome so much. Thank you. So if you want a reading, I think I have time to do one more. This is my lazy day with my dogs, my self-care day, my soft day where I just relax. If you want to hear from somebody, if you could do me a favor and say your name, and then I think I'm already going to go to you, Ashley. And then once I pick somebody, if you guys could do me a favor and sit crisscross applesauce and just relax, okay? Ashley wanted to hear husband Lincoln or Grandpa Joe. Interesting, because right before I was going to go on here, I kept hearing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And isn't the dad, you're welcome, sweetheart, isn't the dad's name, the grandpa's name, Joe? So I'm doing a reading right now for Ashley Suzanne. If you guys could pause here for a moment and please send prayers. I'm asking you to hold space and send prayers to her because I feel like your heart hurts very bad in regards to your husband passing. Can I ask you, was there, with your husband Lincoln or Grandpa Joe, was there a heart attack or a blood clot in their chest, or was there a blow to the chest? Because that's what I'm feeling. Thank you, Giant. If it's okay, I feel like I'm gonna add Giant as a moderator. So thanks, Giant. You just got promoted. So you're welcome to heart attack, yes, to Grandpa Joe. Okay, because there's an impact in my heart and that hurts very bad. And then I just keep feeling like something accident. Did someone pass away in an accident? Or was an accident? I just keep hearing that. Ashley. So I don't know if this means that someone was diagnosed wrong, or if someone was actually in an accident, or part of taking their action was part of taking their own life, but I just keep hearing accident. Does that make any sense to you? Thank you, Giant. Yes, Lincoln was in an accident. Okay, that's the way he'll show me this. And I don't know if you're tiny. I'm 5'7", if you're short, and he was really tall. But I keep seeing someone short, and then I keep seeing somebody really tall. And did you guys have a dog together? I rarely see colors, but I feel like I'm looking like at a black lab. I swear. So Ashley, are you short and he's really tall? I just keep seeing that. Or did you date even when you were younger? Do you know what I mean? You feel very young to me now. You feel very young to me now. You're 5'7", he's 6 foot. Okay, that's why. Yes to the dog. Okay, so this is how I'll see things, and it's so funny. Hold on. Did he listen to Waylon Jennings, or do you Wayland? Is there a Wayland? I don't know why. I just heard like Waylon Jennings. I have to pay attention to what I see. I feel like I'm driving in a truck or a Jeep with the dog and I'm listening to music. So I don't know if he actually passed away in a car accident, or if you have memories of this, or if you're in the truck, or if this was like, I can't see what this is. Hold on one second. Hold on. One of the things I feel, he calls you his sweetheart. So I'm wondering if you guys dated in high school or college or something. He drove a Jeep. Yeah. Because I'm like bouncing when I'm driving. And so I know one of the things that he's talking about, he died in the Jeep. That's why he's showing me that. Okay. I'm so sorry. If everybody holding space right now could pray for her. You're handling this so well, Ashley. And I don't know if I feel like you're a private person. You don't like to cry in front of people. But no joke, this has been so hard on you. And you were high school sweethearts. Yep, that's what he tells me too. Yep, and I don't actually know if you met when you were 16, but he shows me 16. And so if that's somebody's birthday or date that they passed, and it can also mean January 6th, he is showing me that. Can I tell you? And he's saying, make no mistake about it, Julie. I was tall and she was shorter than me, but she ran the show. 17 when we met. Okay, if it's close to, then I pay attention to that. And is there also a John or a James? I feel like I need to mention John or James. His name was Lincoln. So I don't know if his middle name was like John or James, but she shows me a J. So I need to pay attention to that. And he's saying that, yeah, she's laughing. You were the one that like ruled the relationship. You were the leader. You know, he's like, I had the bronze, she had the brains. That's how it went. Like, and you had very good intuition. And I felt like sometimes he was like, nah, they're a good person. You're like, are you kidding me, Lincoln? Like, they're not a good person. Don't talk to them. But like, you knew. Do you know what I mean? So trust your gut. Everly brothers. Everly. I'm just going to keep, that's very true. Okay. I'm just going to keep saying names that I hear, like Waylon, Everly brothers. So I don't know who's trying to talk to me, if this is Grandpa Joe or your husband. But I keep hearing like Everly brothers, and I don't know any songs that they sing right off of dun, 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 dun. Oh my God. If I, I can't remember the song. The way you do. Is that Everly Brothers? Does anybody else know? Oh. Anything you want, you got it. Dun, 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 dun. You got it, baby. Do you know that song? I know I'm not singing it that well, but there's something about Everly Brothers. I'm not sure. I'll have to Google it. Okay, write it down or something. Okay, hopefully you're not. Roy Oberson, thank you. I was like, anything you want, you got it. I just feel like that was how he was with you. You're like, I want this, and I want this, and I want this. And he's like, okay, babe, you got it. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if he was in construction or if you were doing redoing your house or something like that. But I feel like I don't like this kitchen this way. I want it this way. And he goes, okay, babe, you got it. Like I just keep seeing that song. Thank you. And can you tell me anything, Grandpa Joe? Or Grandpa Joe says you're the good one out of the bunch. So when you were, there is a similar song he would sing to me. Okay, if I don't know it, then that's the way that he's bringing this through. So when Grandpa Joe comes through, he's telling me that you were the good one out of the bunch. You were the good one out of the bunch. Even though he's like, I was this old man and she would just want to hang with me. She was just so sweet. Who would just want to hang out with an old man? But you just were like the other kids would go off and play and you'd be like talking to Grandpa. And I don't know if you have blue eyes or if your eyes are big and blue, but you were just like, you would look at him and be so attentive and like love to hear the stories he would talk about. Yes, you are the best out of the bunch. And so he says that don't let other people bring you down because you're shining. You know what I mean? Don't make, and I feel like people, I'm going to go back to losing Lincoln. I feel like people look at you in the store, they would have no idea what you've been through. So I feel like you don't lean on people that much, and rightfully so, and I understand that. You feel very strong. Sorry, my battery is getting low. How you feel. So I'm going to say this very quick because my battery is dying. But just know he loves you. If he were here, he would give you like a dozen roses. So I don't know if there's something about Valentine's Day or if you loved roses, but usually roses is a sign of them showing me how much they love you, but it can also be something significant, like someone had a rose bush or that song, their name was Rose, or the song, The Rose. So just know I'm seeing like a dozen roses that I need to give to you, and I need to let you know that you're doing so much better than you think you are. He's showing me that you love roses and you always want roses. Yep, that's how he's showing me as well. I feel like I need to find red long stem roses, like I'm not messing around here. Do you know what I mean? Like he's coming through that way. And I don't know if you still have his cologne, but I feel like I smell his cologne. Do you know what I mean? I was literally just in the store the other day and I kept smelling Obsession. But when he comes through, can I tell you, I feel like a clean shower. So I don't know what kind of, yes, you still have it. Yeah, what kind of cologne he had. But it smells clean to me. Like it's not one of these guys who's going to come in. I'm going to be like, oh my God, you spill a bottle over you. Do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, he always smelled like soap. I was just going to say it's like soap, but I know that's not a cologne, but he's just very clean. And there's something about don't touch his hair. Like once he fixed his hair, don't touch my hair. So is that you or him? Because I feel like don't touch my hair. Once I fix my hair, like leave it alone. And I want to tease him about that. I kind of want to mess it up. But he's like, no, don't. So there's something about that as well. Please know he loves you. There's also something about the 14th. I couldn't touch his hair. Yes. So you know. And you mess it up just to be ornery on him. He knows that. So I'm so sorry. My battery is dying. I'm going to save this and put it over to YouTube. So if anybody wants to rehear their messages, just for comfort, you know. Grandpa Joe says, keep up the good work. Keep being you. You will, but he just wants to encourage you to keep being you. And Lincoln just says he promised you that his love was eternal and he made promises to you and he's going to keep that. It's always going to be something that he has around you. So I may not have had that song exactly right, but if it was close to something, then please know he's showing. And he also goes like this with hearts. So I don't know if you have, I can't do it with both because I'm holding my phone. I don't know if you always, you guys did your hand like hearts. But, oh, how cute. I'm putting it over Delilah. But I'm seeing that. So if you have, yep, it was a rap song. Okay. And if you always do a thing with hearts, feel like hearts is a sign from him for you, whether there's a shape of hearts like in the sky, or you get coffee and you're like, oh my God, there's a heart right there. He just keeps showing me hearts to you. Okay. Just know he loves you very much. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you guys these readings today. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm going to go charge my phone. I might go live later. You're welcome, Ashley. You're welcome. You've got so much love around you, sweetie. And keep talking to them. They're alive on the other side, showing you signs, okay? I love you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and log off on here. I hope everybody had a great day. Thank you, Giant, for being the moderator and keeping everybody in line. Ashley, just sending you so much love, as I know how challenging this has been for you to be without Lincoln, but you're doing such a great job, okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. And again, thanks, Giant, for stepping up and moderating.